Welcome back to the Deep Dive. So you brought in some really fascinating sources today. We're looking at Antwerp in Belgium, but specifically during the winter.
That's right. The mission today is really to synthesize all this and understand how the city just completely transforms. It's all about this balance between its incredible historic architecture and these really dynamic, modern, festive events.
Okay, so let's unpack that. The sources jump right into the atmosphere of the setting. You have these medieval squares, the Grote Markt, the Onze Liefde Cathedral, and they become this canvas for the whole thing.
A dramatic canvas, absolutely. The architecture is crucial. But the question that comes up is, does all the modern spectacle risk, overwhelming the history of it all?
And does it?
Well, from what we're seeing, no. That's where the planning is, actually. Quite brilliant. The core of it all is the Christmas market, the Kerstmarkt Antwerp.
Right.
And it isn't just plopped down in one square. It's designed to stretch across multiple key sites, from Grote Markt to Markt.
So it's integrated into the city, not just placed on top of it.
Exactly. It's more like a cohesive citywide transformation. You get that traditional charm, the wooden chalets, local artisans, but it's woven into something bigger.
Okay, so let's talk details. If you're there, what are the specific things you should look for at the market? I mean, beyond the craft, let's talk about the flavors.
Oh, the food. I mean, you have to look for the real regional Flemish specialties.
Not just Belgian waffles, then.
Waffles, of course, but think bigger. Think raclette.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, melted cheese scraped right from the wheel onto your plate from a stall, paired with a genuine Belgian hot chocolate. It's perfect. And then you have to see it all from above.
From the Ferris wheel.
Yes, the one near the Scheldt River. And look, it's not just a ride. You get this crucial vantage point, a panoramic view that lets you really appreciate the scale of all the lights.
That sounds incredible. But the festivities, they actually go beyond the market into something totally different. The Antwerp Zoo Light Festival.
Right. This is where the high-impact creativity really shines.
So it's zoo. That seems unexpected.
It is. It's one of the oldest zoos in the world, and it becomes this illuminated garden. Sometimes it's called China Light Festival or Zeolights. We're talking thousands of handcrafted themed light sculptures.
Like what kind of themes?
Think mythical creatures, exotic animals, entire glowing landscapes. It's brilliant because it's pure spectacle, but it also has this underlying connection to nature and education.
So we have these huge public displays, but the sources also get deep into what's happening behind closed doors. Family house.
Absolutely. This is the real heart of it, and it mostly revolves around the dinner table.
So what's the fundamental difference between a Belgian holiday dinner and, say, one we might have?
The whole philosophy is about comfort and slow shared interaction. The centerpiece for Christmas Eve is a tradition called gourmetten.
Gourmetten, what is that?
It's basically a small tabletop grill. The whole family gathers around it and cooks their own bite-sized portions of meat and vegetables together.
Ah, so it's interactive. It's not one person stressed out in the kitchen all day.
Precisely. The focus is on collaboration and just extending that time together at the table. It completely decentralizes the whole operation.
That shift is a genuine insight into the culture. Okay, and then dessert.
For dessert, you absolutely must have the classic Kerstdrank.
The Yule log.
The chocolate-covered Yule log cake, yes. And if you want something that is signature Antwerp, you look for the Antwerp's hands.
The little hand-shaped biscuits, right?
Yeah.
Something to do with the city's folklore.
That's the one. A nod to the giant Indigo and the hero Bravo.
The whole celebration seems really focused on Christmas Eve or Kerstavond, but the sources also highlight this unique New Year's custom, the Nieuwjaarsbrieven.
Yes, this is fascinating. It's about how generations connect. On New Year's Day, children write these beautifully decorated letters.
And they read them out loud.
They read them aloud to their parents and grandparents. It's a very respectful ceremonial moment with all these warm wishes.
And what's the purpose?
Well, after reading, the child is rewarded with a small gift, or more often, a little envelope with money. It acts as this kind of cultural contract, it reinforces family ties and this idea of intergenerational generosity.
So when you pull the lens back on all of this, the zoo lights, the shared cooking, the decorated letters, what's the overall blueprint for Antwerp's winter?
I mean, it's a comprehensive experience. It's this masterful blend of history, high-level creativity, and deep hospitality.
It's not just one thing.
Not at all. It successfully mixes that classic charm with very modern customs, like trendy pop-up winter bars and a real commitment to eco-friendly promotions. The city makes the season memorable because it's highlighting its own identity. It's a place that values culture, creativity, and human connection.
Which leaves us with a final provocative thought for you to consider. In a world where so many experiences are becoming increasingly standardized, how do these deeply specific regional customs, the family ritual of gourmet, the ceremonial reading of Gujar's Rita, how do they become the most effective tools for preserving a city's unique, authentic cultural identity?